There are only two reasons that you have ended up in this video. The number one, you have commented on my Instagram reel. Number two, you have watched the YouTube title or the thumbnail and you just clicked on this video. Either of which, the purpose is simple. We are gonna build an entire app using English. Yeah, you heard it right. Only English. We don't need a single line of code to actually do this. Most of the members who are actually building small apps are actually doing this, but are not actually revealing so that everyone could know this. But here I am. I wanna actually show you how I build this entire app using AI tools. So for that, let's get started. I am Pavan, you are watching Pavan.D.Builds, and without any major lag, let's actually get into the first part of this video, which is actually required tools. If you have a laptop, that's it. You need a basic laptop. I don't actually recommend, like, if you are bothered that you don't have a GPU or a high-end laptop, believe me, I am having a normal potato laptop, but that's even enough to build an entire application. You just require two tools actually, which I'll be showing you how to install in the next section. So now, to actually build an entire app, you need only two tools. One thing is any chatbot like ChatGPT, Go, Gemini, anything of your wish. I'll be using ChatGPT because I'm very familiar with it. The second tool is actually Windsurf. Let's actually get onto my computer screen so that I can show you how to install it. As you can see my computer screen, just head on to your any browser of your choice. I'll be using Chrome and type Windsurf. This is the tool which we'll be actually using in order to build this. As you can see, the first link, just open it, download Windsurf for Windows. As my PC is Windows, if you are Mac, you can go ahead with that. I have already installed it and it's in my PC, so I'm not installing it again. Once you install it, do sign in and you will have, let me open it so that I can actually show you Windsurf. Now we'll actually need to create a folder. For that, I'll click on the file and next we'll go on to open folder. If you're not having a specific file, actually I'm gonna create one in my desktop, naming it YouTube trial. So I actually created this folder and I'll actually select this folder. Once you select the folder, the interface will be like this. You are having 0 files in that folder and will be logging into this page. Now, once you are in this page, the next step is to actually, if you are observing here, you will find an option like code with Cascade. Cascade is something like AI for this particular Windsurf, which is actually useful to code. Once you press Ctrl plus L, as it's showing here, you will get this actual Cascade window. This window actually helps us to chat with the integrated AI assistant in this particular app, which actually is useful, and this assistant will actually help us to plan and code. Now let me make it a bit and let me zoom in for you so that you can see the entire thing. If you're seeing, I already created 2 examples, like this one is my project, and now first you can see here, this will be the interface. Here the plus icon will actually help you to mention triggers. Triggers are something which you'll actually see while we are actually building it. If you want to actually mention some part of your code which you actually want to change, but only that specific part, not the entire code, then the mentions are used. Upload image, you can actually upload some images to actually give it a reference. And the main part here is this, the code. See, if you are using the normal plan, you can only see the ask window. You can not access the plan and code window, because this now right here, I'm actually using the pro plan. And don't get disappointed. In the end of the video, I'll be providing you a resource due to which you can use this for free. I didn't pay a single rupee. I'm not that rich to pay for every tool, but still I'm using it. And you can see I have access to all these models: DeepSeek, SWE, GPT, Kimi, Claude, and there are a list. Topmost AI tools are available here. You can use any of it, but just for free, using the one trick which I'll be sharing in the end of this video. So now, actually, I prefer to use Claude Opus 4.7. As you know, it's the finest tool for coding. And here, first let's have this 3. the ask is like a chat GPT, and the plan, actually, if you are building something new and you don't know actually what tech stack, I mean, the stacks which you have to use it, or the way you want to organize the things, you can actually go and plan the things out in this. And then after planning, it will actually help you to generate something, generate a code for your website or something, or the tools. So I'll actually prefer to plan first, and then we will go and code and build the entire app. So we'll actually head on to our second phase of this video, which is actually planning. Now it's actually time for the phase 2, in which we are going to plan the tool and actually build it. So let us go to the Windsurf, and this is the prompt which I actually typed. I actually asked it to build a website where I can post the URLs of the website and get the detailed analysis of that website. Wait a minute. Let me build me. So I just told it to build that website, and also for some entertainment purpose, I actually asked it to even add some roasting features if there are some drawbacks in that particular website. So when I press enter, I am actually in the plan page, as you can see. Now it will actually think about it and generate the outputs using the model you have selected. I have selected Claude 4.7 because I prefer Anthropic models. And here is the question. What actually you wanted? What architecture? Front end only, and full stack Node plus React, and rule based only. And I know it sounds a bit technical, and if you are someone who is not aware of this technicality, you can always do one thing. Just go and print a screenshot of what you want. The first two options, and then I'll go ahead and print the screenshot of the next two options. And now it's time to use the second tool. That's why I mentioned I'll be using ChatGPT or Gemini if in case. Just go to ChatGPT, and there now you can see I'll actually paste the screenshot. I'll actually paste one more screenshot. I'll just go into the pictures, then go to the screenshots. Yep. I have pasted this screenshot, and now I'll actually ask ChatGPT, can you suggest me what architecture should I go while building a tool which actually analyzes the characteristics of website and gives me the report? Just jump in. If you have doubt, go and ask another AI tool so that it gets clarified. And it actually gave you to use the full stack. The recommended is front end. Okay. It actually gave some reasonings. I'm not going with the reasoning because I'm okay to go with the full stack. And if you don't understand why I'm going with that, you can actually say ChatGPT to explain each and every tech stack so that you can actually get to know the importance of each option. So I'll be going here with full stack. Once I press that, now it's actually thinking to build that, and AI provider. Now this is where it gets a bit complicated, because to actually utilize any AI tool, you need to provide some API keys. Like this will send this information to that particular AI tool, and using that API key will actually get to generate some AI responses. So I'm going with OpenAI, or let's go with Gemini, I guess. Because I think Gemini will have some free credits for students. As I'm a student, I'm gonna go and claim it if it is required. Now, once I press this, you can see it's actually loading. Once this planning phase actually gets completed, you will actually see it implementing. It will create the files, it will actually generate the code, and see. Now it actually given the last and finally summary of this website. It will be using Gemini 1.5 Flash, it will be using this particular tech stack and setup. I should add a Gemini API key, free key from Google AI Studio. As it's free, I'm okay to add it. And if I press this implement, it will actually go from planning state to executing state. So here I'm gonna click implement, and this is where the magic begins. Once I click implement, you will actually see it. Now on the left side of the screen, you are seeing that there are packages being created. It is writing, And the one and only thing that we need to do now is actually accept. Once it actually creates files, it needs the permission. And we are just clicking on accept all. And the count which you are seeing on the right side is the number of tokens. And believe me, you are not short on tokens because this is a bit smaller project. And even it is a big and complicated project, I will share at the last how you can actually claim these all models for free. I am saying literally free. I am not interested in paying even a single rupee to this tool because they didn't even sponsor me. So it's as simple as it is. I'm just gonna go and keep on accepting it, and you will just see how many actually it is building one over the other files. So let's take a break now. I'll actually accept all, and at the last I'll actually show you what actually happened. Now as you can see here, the website is ready. The thing it provided is that to run this particular website, we need to perform this both commands in terminal, and what it does is that it will actually rank the website. But to get the roasting feature that we actually mentioned, we need to add the Gemini key. So let's see if we can fetch that key, or without that also this works. So let's first try to actually I'll command this to run this website. I'm just commanding it. Although it provided me the particular commands which are needed to do that, I am actually asking it again to run it because I don't want to do a single piece of work here. It is asking me to actually permissions to run the following commands. And now let us see what actually runs. I'll actually twice the speed of this part until this runs because some commands are being executed. And you can see here I got the option to open the preview in websites. So see here, the entire thing is built and is ready. SEO roaster powered by Gemini, it has done its entire work. Now the thing that is left for is to go and actually roast some websites. So actually let's go, and I'll go and type in some website which is actually pretty known. Why don't we search Wikipedia? Here's the Wikipedia. I opened it and I actually copied its URL. I'll come to the SEO roaster and paste it. And I'll just click on roast it. And you can see that, as you know, Wikipedia is a quite popular site. You can't roast it because it's one of the big sites. It is showing a solid, and it is actually ranking its each and every parameters, HTML sizes, schemas, response. And if you are not quite aware of that website things, then it's fine because you can actually see the scores and the roast. Because AI roast is failed now because the Gemini is not available. We didn't even paste the Google Gemini code. And drawbacks, the title is too short, and improvements, it is still showing improvements even for the Wikipedia website. So as you can see here, the entire website is created, and the actual fault you are getting here is the API key. Let us cut down this API key because it's another complicated term, and I have to go to Gemini Studio and actually create that. Excluding that feature, the rest of all the specifications which we actually mentioned for our tool are actually done. You can see there's a whole website with great animations. It's actually analyzing it, it is giving us scores, and it is actually saying the drawbacks and improvements. You can see this is what AI can do. This is what this particular tool can do. And I am sure most of the people don't know that AIs are this capable. And many people who actually know are gatekeeping it because they don't want to reveal it to all of them, because all of them will start actually building the tools. But here I am. If you find this video interesting, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and do sure make comments in this video if you are having doubts regarding anything. I'll make sure I'll reply to each and every comment. And the last part and the interesting part, how do you get this tool for free? There's a simple catch. Do make sure to subscribe this channel, I'll mention the Instagram page of my channel, Instagram channel in the description. Go to that Instagram channel. You will find a video there saying that how can you use Claude Opus for free. Go to that reel, comment there, follow and comment there. You will definitely get the resource which you actually require to run this tool for free. I know it's a bit lengthy, but yeah, I need some motivation in order to do these videos. So make sure to like this video, and I'll be coming and experimenting many AI tools from now on. So make sure to subscribe.